All right, welcome back, tasters, to another episode of Tim and Shayne Taste Everything. We're going to taste a little bit of Good Times today.
Good Times is getting popular, man. Like a craft distillery. Stuff's still a little pricey for the most part. I don't think they're putting out a ton of it either, though. That's the thing. I don't think it's some kind of mass produced thing right now.
Yep, I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure they source and then they finish.
They do a lot
of crazy finishes.
Right. Cox's Creek, Kentucky is where they're out of.
Okay.
Non-chill filtered. This one is 116 proof.
Ooh.
Yeah, they do some crazy cast finish stuff, man. Like this one is the Smells Like Bean Spirit. Single barrel straight bourbon whiskey finished in maple and Vermont maple brulee casks.
Okay.
Then conditioned on Daydream coffee beans, whatever the hell all that means.
Interesting.
But I have had a little bit of this.
Yeah.
I don't care what all that crap says. This stuff is delicious. Good Times is there. Some of their stuff is, and I haven't tried a ton of it. I have this. I have the cigar batch, which you have.
Yep.
We haven't tried it yet. We'll try it on a future show. But these guys are doing wild stuff. They got like a Neapolitan one, don't they? And it's like Mexican cacao beans.
Yeah.
Mexican vanilla,
like a strawberry wine.
Yeah, some kind. Yep.
Some crazy stuff.
Some nut stuff. But the base of these has to be good. Because you can't just cover it up with flavors and shit.
Yep.
So if I'm basing, this is the first flavored one I've had from them. If they do it like this and they keep them relatively subtle and natural, I'm with it.
Yep.
I'm cool with it. Then.
Absolutely.
It's when you take bad bourbon and then you just toss shit in it.
Right. Start trying to cover it up.
Right.
And, see what happens.
Yep.
Kind of deal.
So we're starting to see Good Times is a little more popular, and it's kind of seems like it was big in Illinois for a while.
Okay.
And now I'm seeing it start to move up here too. I actually saw it in Woodman's in Janesville.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
But like I said, dude, this is $100. This isn't.
Yeah.
Their stuff isn't cheap.
Right. I think that cigar blend, which was aged in like 4 different casks, was like 120.
Yeah. That was that a store pick too, wasn't it?
That was the store pick.
Yeah.
That was the AK and that was the Rockton Food and Spirits and
was that Riverton? Yeah.
That was
these guys are focused on smaller batch making quality stuff. So that's the only reason they're getting away with the prices.
Yeah.
That they're charging, but
it is vanilla forward.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't think they're going to be one of those companies that calls it something and you don't get much of that flavor in it.
Yeah.
I think they're kind of shooting for that. Riverton, he just released one of these guys. He likes these guys. He's got all kinds of Good Time stuff.
Yeah.
He released one called the Black and Blue.
Okay.
Which has like black raspberries and blueberries. Which I don't know. You start getting berry flavored bourbon.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're getting into bird dog territory.
Right.
You got to be careful. But if these guys are doing it, I'm going to at least give them a shot. That one I'm going to ask for a sip before I buy a bottle though.
Yeah.
Here, have some blueberry bourbon.
This is gonna sound weird, but on the nose, it kind of smells like fresh sawn oak.
What?
Like fresh sawn.
oak. Okay.
Like at a
sure.
If you took it to a mill and made boards out of it.
Okay, all right. Yeah, weird, Trenton, but
yeah, it's weird, but it's honestly what it smells like, man.
Yeah, no, I'd give you that. Yeah, not like green, but like fresh wood. Like
like
wet. Yeah, like oak. Yeah, I'm 100% on that. They don't have any age statement, I would imagine.
Probably not.
Nothing.
I would doubt it.
Well, let's give her a rip. Nice color.
It is a nice color.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Oh, daddy likey. It's got depth. You got to give it that. It is not weak, man.
No.
If I got any knock, it's almost that vanilla bean is almost, it dominates like my first half of the taste.
Yeah.
It has a nice heat.
Yep.
It's 116 proof, so it's you're getting there.
The vanilla is there, but I don't think it overpowers it.
No, I just get a blast of it at the beginning. Mm-hmm. And I mean they're calling it Bean Spirit, which is, finished in maple Vermont maple brulee. So you should be getting all those sweet kind of
it's
flavors like that.
It's definitely sweet, but I don't think it's wildly overpowering.
No, and it's not cloyingly sweet. Absolutely not.
It's balanced fairly well.
Yeah, and it is rich.
Oh,
it's got a nice mouthfeel, man.
Yeah,
it really does.
It would make this would be a good little dessert pour.
Mm-hmm.
After you eat a big Thanksgiving or Christmas meal.
Yeah.
This would be nice to sip on a little.
I could probably, even alongside of it, have a little pecan pie.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Or pumpkin.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good.
Maybe a turkey cranberry slider.
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's nice though.
Yeah, I like it. It's nothing. You always worry about stuff like when they get wild with the finishes and all that stuff, that it's going to be overpowering and not taste like bourbon anymore. Yep. But it doesn't. It's got everything that you expect, but then it's got their little punch of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that's, I mean, they, right now you haven't, this stuff's probably not everywhere, I'm guessing. Like where you look around, we've been, I'm going down to Rockton, Illinois when I'm getting this stuff, but I'm starting to see it more and more. And I think as their reputation grows, they're doing a lot of real funky stuff.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I think they have a dreamsicle one too.
Dreamsicle, yeah, with the orange or Naranja cask. That's kind of been
something.
The thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Add some vanilla and orange. I mean, if you do that stuff right, I mean, there's some of my favorite. Have you had the Naranja from Driftless Glen?
I haven't had any of that.
It's very like those ones that are finished in like those orange. Some of those guys are finishing those in triple sec barrels.
Oh, okay,
dude, it's good. Cool. Like it's like wood and citrus.
Yeah,
it's very good.
That's kind of sweet.
But I don't know. I mean, limited exposure to these guys so far, but I'm interested to see what their stuff. I'm not going to be out buying this stuff all the time. It's $100 bucks.
That's a lot to just casually go out and buy.
But if you get enough reviews and people say, dude, you got to try this one, especially because I don't buy a ton of finished bourbons, and I want to hear something good before I'm going to go out and drop the dough. I'll be fair, this was a blind buy.
Okay.
But the description got me.
Sure.
A lot of that's me, man. Creme brulee. Vermont maple syrup.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, sounds good, but
I don't know. I've had worse bourbons for $100.
Oh yeah,
I'll say that.
Yeah, I have to. I don't know. What do you think? For what it is, man.
I'm gonna probably give it. Oh man, it's not insane. Probably get like a 7.9.
I was gonna give it a 7.8.
Okay.
So I'm not. You're talking anything between a 7 and up is a pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
It's not changing the world. They ain't doing nothing crazy. It's not blowing my mind, but it's a damn good.
Yeah.
Now, for the price.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're getting a
lot of good stuff you can get for
$100. Damn right.
Yeah.
Try it first. But if this is something that's up your alley, and you want kind of a nice sweet without being cloying and overpowering, and you want it to taste like kind of what they're trying to go for, I think they do it.
Yeah. Yep.
But good. Again, they're on that higher end,
For sure.
So
it makes sense. They're sourcing and then they're finishing
right
in a lot of different stuff.
And they're doing very limited releases. I mean, they tell you on most of these limited rare release.
They're a small facility.
Right.
I've seen pictures of their operation. And
sure. But if you see it and you can afford it, and it's something that sounds like it's something you'd like, this one I would suggest for sure.
Yeah.
It's a good, man, great flavor.
Absolutely.
But yeah, look out for good times, man.
Go good in your coffee.
Good time.
But all right, I think that's gonna do it here for this episode of Tim and Shayne Taste Everything.